Good morning. Happy Inauguration Day. Let's go ahead and get started. Make sure, again, always make sure you have something nearby for balance if you need it. We're going to stand up nice and straight and make sure our eyes stay forward and not down at the floor or our feet. Let's start marching it out. Get your chest lifted up. So lift the top of your chest up. And your arms should be swinging opposite the legs. And you always want to breathe. Make sure those feet are coming up off the ground. So really lift those feet, lift the knees. And march it wide. March it in. And march it wide. March it in. March it wide. And march it in. Keep picking those feet up. One more time, march it wide. March it in. And step it side to side. So make big circles with those arms. Reaching out, reach out, bring it in. When you bring it in, think of squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good. Now switch direction, other way. And breathe, keep your eyes forward. Stepping, make sure you're not sliding your feet. Good, and switch again for 2. And change for 2. Good, and switch. And switch. And one more time. And switch. And march it out. Breathe. Deep breath in and out. Again, march it wide. Let's take it to some jumping jacks. I don't think we've done those for a while. So you can take your arms up, lifting your leg out. You can also tap your toe. You can take your arms in front if this feels better on your shoulders. So whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, just kind of lift those legs up out to the side or tap it side to side and get your arms moving. And breathe. Good, last one, and march it out. Woo. All right. We're going to march for 3 and circle, make a leg circle. March for 3 and then do the other leg. So we're going to start the march on our right leg. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, circle. 1, 2, 3, make a big circle. 1, 2, 3. You might need the chair for balance. 1, 2, 3, circle. 1, 2, 3. So balance work here. Little coordination, kind of waking up those brains. 1, 2, 3. So you circle your leg and start your march. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Now circle back. Reverse direction. 1, 2, 3. Back and around. 1, 2, 3. Woo. 1, 2, 3. Back and around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back and around. 1, 2, 3. Woo. 1, 2, 3. Back and around. One more time. On each side. 1, 2, 3. Back and around. Good. March it out. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. Remember, arms are moving as well. Those feet should be coming up off the ground. So we're going to take our legs wide. Looking at my notes here. And we're going to take We're going to do 4 butt kicks, okay? And then we're going to go right into a grapevine. All right, if you want, you can add a little hop, grapevine back, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, grapevine right. You can hop, and then back. 1, 2, get those arms reaching, grapevine left. Hop, 1, 2, 3, left, 2. Remember, these heels come up and back for your butt kicks, grapevine. Butt kick, right, left, grapevine, reach. You do not have to do the hop. Heels up and back, ready, grapevine right, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, grapevine, heels, grapevine left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and butt kick. This means always heels go back. We're going to do 1 more on each side. So heel, heel, heel. Get ready. Grapevine, reach, and left. Right, left. Now get ready. Right, grapevine, reach, and march it out. Good. Woo. Again, deep breath in and out. Okay. We're going to take it to some V steps. We're going to do 2, and we're going to do a little cha-cha in between to switch the lead leg. So we're going to start with the right, but our cha-cha is going to be backwards. So a backwards cha-cha looks like this. You step back, forward, 1, 2, 3, then the other foot goes back. So it's a little rock, okay? So instead of going forward, we're going to go back, all right? So make sure you pick that foot up, place it behind you. So march it out. We're going to start with the right. I might even switch forward and backward cha-chas. I might call out, let's do a forward. So you got to be ready to react and do that forward cha-cha if I call it out. So you got to listen and react, okay? Ready? Let's go. So, and we're going to do it again. So it's a V step. You go out, come in, backward. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Left. Left V. I almost went forward. And again, and back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right. And again, and back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Left. So left V step again. Good. And back. 2, 1, 2, 3, right. And again, another V step. Forward cha-cha, right. Left V step. So we only do 2 V steps, 1 cha-cha, forward. Good, right V step. Right, backward right. Left V step. Left. Forward cha-cha. Right V step. 2. Second one. Forward. Left V step. This is right. Last 2 of these. And then we're going to do a backward cha-cha. March it out. Stand up straight. Get that chest lifted. So when I say lifted, your chest here lifts up. That's going to pull those shoulders down. Your head is up. Ears aligned with the shoulders. And let's breathe. Deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Good. Let's get those knees up. Let's really put a little bit of muscle into this march. Get those arms and legs really moving to the beat. Now, if you can't hear the music, you can put your own music on if you want, or just try to follow at my tempo. 1, 2, 3, last 1, 4. Good. Stand up straight. Deep breath in again. Let's get those arms. Deep breath in. Reach for the ceiling. Reach, 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 and exhale. One more time. Deep breath in And exhale. Good job. Roll those shoulders out. We get through our little stretch here. I have a really fun little brain game that's also going to get our heart rate up and work our legs at the same time. So I love those kind of things where it's multitasking, doing more than one good thing at the same time. Okay, get those hands circling around the wrists and the other direction. Good. Make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. One more time. Flick it out and shake. Good. Stand up straight. Let's drop our left ear to the shoulder. Remember, shoulder stays down. So drop it. If you feel like your shoulder is popping up, you can hold your hands, your arms behind you. You feel a nice stretch down that right side. And let's circle that head around, down in front, and around to the right side. Nose should be looking forward right now. So it's just like you're looking forward and your head flopped over. Try not to let your body bend. We want to keep the body upright and just drop the ear. And let's drop that head down in front and circle around again. And let's come up. Good. Right leg out in front and point and flex. So stand up straight when you do this. Try not to slouch. Sound like my mother, my aunts, grandparents. Stand up straight and circle that foot around the ankle and the other direction. And boy, they were right back then. Good. And switch. So point and flex. And circle. Remember, you want to draw a circle with your big toe. The leg stays stable and switch direction. Good. And kind of shake it out a little bit. Let's take another nice deep breath in and out. Okay. So our fun little brain game, it's also going to work our legs. We're going to be doing lunges. So before we go into what we're doing, let me go over the lunge again. So make sure if you need a chair for balance when you do the lunge, make sure you're sideways to the chair. I prefer being sideways like this so that you're not, if you're behind the chair, sometimes it tends to pull us forward and pulling the shoulders forward. So I'd rather you go sideways to the chair if you can hold on with one hand. If you need two hands, then definitely, face the chair. So a lunge, I'm going to be calling out a word. It's going to be a fruit or a vegetable. And if it's a vegetable, you're going to lunge with your right leg. So the lunge, if it's a fruit, we'll see if I can follow. So vegetable is going to be right, fruit is going to be left. So if I call out, whatever, a pear, that's a fruit. So you're going to lunge forward with your left leg. So what I want you to try to think about with the lunge is stepping far enough out so your back knee drops down and your forward knee stays behind the toes. So what I want you to try to be aware of and focus on is that when I call it out, because I may speed up a little bit, is not to go and don't step and push forward. We don't want to push forward. You can see where my knee is here, and that stresses the knee. It's a step forward, drop the back knee, and then push off with that forward foot. All right, you want to keep your knee forward. So again, from the front, and then push up. Okay, so you're pushing up, and you're just keeping that knee forward. All right, so big step. Okay, so remember, vegetable is right, fruit is left. So here we go. Peach, that's your left. Good. Green bean. right. I'm trying to think of all these fruits and vegetables. Lima beans. Vegetables are right. Good. A strawberry. Good. Nectarine. Peas. Potato. Whoop. Grapefruit. Orange. Tomato. I think a tomato is a fruit. A yam. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a sequence. I want you to follow as quickly as possible because I'm going to really sequence them. All right? So vegetable right, fruit is left. Kumquat, apple. Radish. Berry. Carrot. Zucchini. Onion. Pear. Good. And shake it out. Just something, hopefully you found it a little challenging. I did, trying to think which ones I had to do. And it's getting those legs working. All right, so let's get our band. Enough frivolity. And let's get our band. We're going to put the band around our back. Get it so it's not hitting the wire back here. And I want your band up high on your back. So when you bring the band under the arms, it should hit right at the chest, not here at your waist. So bring it up high, right under the armpit. Grab the band close to your chest, not out here, because there's nowhere. We're going to move our arms and you won't get any resistance. So make sure you're grabbing that band close to the chest. We're going to take our legs wide. We're going to come down a little bit, a little bend in the knees. Look at your knees. Make sure your knees are going over your laces, that they're going in the same direction as your feet. Now, we're going to go right, center, right, center. But when we go right, I want you kind of sliding. I want you lunging to the side, which means that knee needs to go over the foot, and your left hand is going to punch across the body. Center, we're going to squat. Both arms go out, and then right. All right? So make sure you have enough resistance on that band. When you pull, there should be resistance on it. Ready? We're going to start at the right. Come down a little bit. Open the knees. Open them up. Here we go. Center, both arms. Left. Center, squat. When you squat, push those knees open. So the knees are going over the laces. Don't let those knees go inside the feet. Now, if this is not stable enough for you, you can do this standing and just move the arms. So you can stand up, legs side by side, and you can just move the arms. Push. Good. Center. Good. Center, right. Extend those arms. Extend them all the way. If you're not feeling that much resistance, grab the band a little bit closer to the body. Your chest muscles are big muscles, so you can go a little bit stronger with those. Good. And last one. All right. Shake it out. Deep breath in. And let's get the band out in front. We're going to do one more, and then if you need water, you can get a little water break. We're going to do lat pulls. I'm just going to double this up. You can always double up if you feel the band is not tight enough for you. When we pull at the top, we've done this before, you're going to extend your leg, heel down, and then you're going to pull, squeeze your back muscles, bring it together, take it down, leg goes back, pull it out to the side. So every time you pull, relax, take it up, pull. Okay, so we're going to do 7 on one side, 7 on the other. So let's start with the right leg. Ready? Take it up, pull, relax, tap it back. So this is, again, some balance. If this is hard, you need more stability. Just do the arms, and you can stand. Legs side by side. You do not have to move. I think we have 3 more. 3, pull. Squeeze those back muscles. 2, get those back muscles working. 1. Good. Now do the other side now. All right, ready? Arms are up. Make sure you don't have slack here. Remember, when you pull, it's all about squeezing these back muscles. Ready? Extend. Pull and toe. It's heel, toe. Pull, 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 pull. So you shouldn't necessarily be leaning back. You stay in one place and extend the leg. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo, shake it out. Get some water if you need it. All right. So we're doing everything with the band, and then we've got one glider workout. So keeping your band. Again, you can double it up. So your legs are going to be wide in a plie. Turn your feet out. And again, your knees, you're going to bend your knees, coming down. Squeeze your glutes. Knees, take a look at your knees. They should be going pretty much over your laces. And now you're going to take the band up, and we're going to pull it down. We're going to pull with the right hand as we bring our elbow down. So we're going to work our obliques. We're going to come up and pull down the other side. Now you can come down a little bit lower for a little bit more challenge. Come up, make sure your shoulders, drop your shoulders. Come down. Pull, pull, relax. Pull, release. Pull, release. Shoulders are down. Shoulders should not be hiked up. Drop those shoulders. Pull, release, pull. I think that's about 5 on each side so far. Good. 6. Breathe. Pull. 7. 8. Breathe. 9. Make sure your knees are open. Push those legs open. We're going to do 5 more. 5. Keep those knees open. Open them up. Don't let the knees sink inside the feet. So keep those legs. Open up the hips. We have 2 more on each side. Pull. Pull. So you should feel your core engaged when you're pulling. And last one. Good. Come on up. Plus, it's working those arms a little bit and the back muscles. Woo. All right. Take one end of your band, wrap it around your right hand. We're going to create an anchor. We're going to work those triceps, back of the arm right here. Take your right arm out. Here's your anchor. So stand up nice and straight. Grab the band. Make sure when you grab it, there's no slack. Again, you want to grab it so your hand is maybe right in front of your chest. Okay? Shoulders down, so lift your chest up. Elbow out to the side, so you can see my elbow's not up here, it's not down here. My elbow is out to the side, and I'm going to just open, and I'm squeezing. Give the back of your arm a little squeeze. Whoops, keep your right arm out, and open. Now, if that's too hard, you can give yourself a little bit more band, but You should feel that resistance. And open, pause, hold. Good. And in. Open, pause. Good. And open. Palm is facing the floor. And open. And open. And open. And open. And open. We're going to do 5 more. And 5. And 4. Good. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Woo. So you should feel it in both sides. Your right arm was getting isometric because it's having to hold, it's having to resist all that pressure. So you're also working that arm as well. Okay, same thing. Take the band around the left hand and take your left arm out. It's your anchor. Drop your shoulders. Stand up straight. Lift your chest. Arm is out. Lift that right elbow so it's pointing to the right. Drop your shoulder. Grab that band so you have no slack. Stabilize. So you really need to have your shoulders down and really kind of squeeze those shoulder blades together to stabilize this arm. Ready? Take it out. And out. Pause. Let it in. Make sure you're bringing it back with control. And out. And out. And out. And out. 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 Good. Here we go. 5 more. And 5. Then I think we're moving on to some legs. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it and drop. Woo. Okay. Oh, we are going to use this. I'm sorry. We're going to use this, and you can get right behind your chair. So I'm just going to have it back here in case I need it. You're going to step on the band. We're going to start with pushing one leg out to the side. So grab the band so there's no slack. So pull it so you have a little tension in the band, and you're going to stand up straight, feet about hip width apart. We're going to stand up straight, and we're going now, if you need to hold on with both hands, you can do this without the band as well. Let's push this leg out to the side. We're going to push it out to the side for 15. Then we're going to push it back behind us, really squeezing our glutes for 15. Ready? Lift. Good. Try to control that leg on the way down. Lift. Shift your weight to the right. And lift. 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 Good. We're going to do 5 more. Doing a little bit more with today. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up. Hold it up. And you're going to push this band behind you. Squeeze your glutes or squeeze your glute. 2, 3. Keep holding. 4, 5. You should be feeling your glutes, maybe your hamstrings. And we're going to do 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Make sure you're holding. You have enough tension on that band that you get that resistance. And now we're going to switch sides. Okay, so standing. I'm going to hold it. Might have to move this over to the other side, just in case. Legs hip width apart. Grab the band. Make sure you've got tension on it. Stand up straight. Push your leg out. Good. Shift your weight to the left and lift. Try to control this leg on the way down. Don't let it just plop down. Good. And lift, breathe, keep your eyes forward. Good. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, hold it up. Now push it back. 1, 2, good. Squeeze your glutes. Get those glutes working. Woo. Breathe. Try not to let your body go all the way over. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Step off. Put that band away. Deep breath in. And we're going to get our glider. And we're going to do some circles with the legs. We're going to put the ball of our foot on top of the glider. Make sure you have it on the right side for the surface of the floor you're on. Carpet and floor use different sides, so it should move fairly easy. Standing up straight. We're going to start by making a big circle. So when you make those circles, I want you to really think of extending and turning the leg in the hip, okay? So it's a semicircle, and then bring it back. So you can see I'm really extending my leg. My toes are up, my foot is up on the toes, and I'm extending, really getting that leg working in the hip. When you bring it back, you're squeezing your glutes a little. It's also a good balance drill. And breathe. Good job. 5 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we got to switch legs. Same thing. Extend the leg. Your toes are down, so you're really pointing your toes. Your foot is really pointed, so you're also stretching out the front of your shins. So stand up straight, reach all the way around, and back to front. Good. And reach. This is our last exercise, and then we get to stretch. And breathe. And again, when you bring that leg behind you, you're squeezing your glute. And breathe. Keep your eyes forward or out on a spot to help balance. 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. Put that under legs, hips, glutes. Should be feeling it a little bit. Just kind of shake it out. I'm just going to turn this chair around a little bit. All right. Whew. Let's give those legs a little opportunity to kind of just get some of the tension out. And let's stand up nice and straight. And let's start with some shoulder stretches. So take your left arm, bring it across the body. Make sure your shoulder stays down. And you can use your right hand to bring the arm in. And I like to also just help pull it out just a little bit. Good. Now take that arm so it's out in front, extend it, palm up, touch your hand to your shoulder, and we're going to bring this up, and we're going to touch that space between our shoulder blades. If this is really hard for you or is uncomfortable, just bring it around, and you can touch that space between the shoulder blades. But either way, we want to keep your shoulder down. You should feel a little stretch or a nice stretch through the back of the arm, in the tricep. Good. Now take this arm around behind you and put the back of the hand up on your back. You can use your right hand to just kind of guide it or give it a little bit more oomph to get up your back so you get a little bit more flexibility. You're going to feel that stretch in the front of the shoulder. Just put your hand where you can. And breathe. Good. And come down, shake it out. Let's do the same thing with the right arm. So bring it across. And bring the arm into the body and maybe pull it out a little bit. Make sure that you're not allowing, your shoulder to come all the way around. So keep your shoulder down and just pull. So you should be feeling a nice little stretch through that shoulder area. And breathe. Now take your hand out in front, palm up, touch your shoulder and bring it up. Or you can bring it around the front of the body, but you're reaching for that space between the shoulder blades and keep your shoulder down. Good. Bring it down. Now bring this up onto your back. Back of the hand. You may notice a difference in the flexibility between the arms. I'm definitely more flexible on my left side than I am on my right when I'm in this position. So it just means I need to work a little bit more on my right. So this is my right. And you can always use that other hand to kind of get that stretch a little deeper. And relax. Okay, let's get those legs. So we're going to start with that left leg back. So you can stay on the floor. You can keep your legs in this position. Or you can keep your left leg back. Bring your right leg up onto the chair. And we're going to, your back foot either way should have your heel down. And we want to push that heel into the floor. You want to push that heel into the floor. So we're stretching out that calf just a bit. Feel a nice little stretch in there. Good. Now bring your body upright. You can still do this on the floor, and I want you pushing that left hip forward. Either way, your knee, the forward knee, needs to stay straight. And preferably, you may have to bend it a little bit forward, but do not let it go past the top of the toes. So you're keeping your body upright, pushing that back hip forwards. Feel a nice stretch in the front of that hip. And maybe down into the quads as well. Good. Now, if you need to, you can bring that back leg in a little bit. And we're going to sit back, and you're going to put that forward leg, that heel down, and point your toes to the ceiling. So you can either just stay upright like this and pulling your toes. You're going to start to feel that stretch a little bit more in the back of the leg. Or you can go ahead and hinge forward. Notice that my back stays straight, and I can reach. So adding a little bit more intensity to the stretch, really feeling it go up the back of the leg. Make sure you're pulling your toes towards you. Good, put that foot down, and let's go forward again. Let's get another little stretch. Make sure your heel back here stays down. Pushing forward, keeping our body upright. And then let's sit back. So pushing your back. So on the floor, it's going to look like this. Pulling my toes. And again, I can reach for my toes. And I'm going to feel that and stretch, get a little bit more intense up the back of my leg. And breathe. Good. Either way, let's get that, let's keep those legs in that position. So if your leg is up here on the chair, I want you to bring it down. You can have the chair right in front of you. Your left foot should turn out now. So your feet are at right angles, but wide. And we just want to push forward a little bit. Make sure your knee is in line. And we're going to come down and rotate up. You can use your thigh for support, or you can come down even further. But I want you to keep that left hip, so from the front, keep your left hip pushing down. Push it down and reach. Feeling a really, really nice stretch right now through your hip area. Push this hip down. Don't let it pop up. Really pushing your left foot into the ground. That's going to help you ground that side. Good. And come up. Now let's do all of it again with our right leg back. So again, you can stay right here on the floor, or you can get your foot up onto the chair, get your back toes all going forward, and we're going to push that heel down into the floor. You can use the chair if you want to get a little leverage to get that stretch a little deeper. And breathe. Good. Let's come upright and just push forward. So again, make sure this knee does not go past the tops of your toes. And push forward. You want to feel that stretch in the front of the hips. You can use your chair if you need to for balance. But try not to drop your body forward. You're going to decrease that stretch. Good. Now sit back. If you need to, you can bring that back leg in. Your heel is down, toes are up to the ceiling, and you're going to sit back. You're going to push your hips back. And pull the toes so they're going straight to the ceiling, feeling that stretch going all the way up the back of the leg. And if you want it more intense, you can reach. Again, you want to make sure that you're hinging at the hips and not just bending over. You want to come forward, keep your chest lifted, and lead with the chest. And you do not have to touch your toes. The reaching is going to give you that intensity in the stretch. And breathe. Good. Let's put that foot down and push forward a little bit more again. So just getting a nice stretch again through the hip flexors, into the quads. And breathe. And sit back, bringing those toes up. And you might find on the second time that you're able to get just a little bit more stretch. You're able to bring your toes up straighter, or you can come down, or you're able to reach a little bit further. So you're getting those muscles stretch out. Abs tight in this position, supporting your lower back. Good. Let's take this leg down. If it's on the chair, you're going to stay in this position. And you're going to turn that right leg out now so you have right angles. Maybe make sure you have a wide stance. And let's take that right arm up and reaching. Again, push that right foot into the floor. Push your right hip down. Ground that side down. Feel the stretch going all the way into this hip area. I know I can certainly feel it. My hips are really tight. So I can really feel this, and it feels really, really good. Make sure you're pushing this hip down while you reach overhead. And if you can't do that, you can just bend to the side. You're still going to feel that stretch. Good. and slowly come up. I don't want anybody dizzy. Good. Just kind of shake the hips out a little bit. Kind of shake it out. Maybe circle them around a little. The other direction. And let's get some nice deep breaths in. Ready? Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Nice long deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.